Good morning, welcome. Heather from Heather's Zenful Crochet here, and welcome to day 45 of our 100-day countdown to Halloween. Today we have another free pattern from my saved Instagram list. This one looks like it is by cosmo.crochet.qc. It is cute. It's a pumpkin, but it is a mean face pumpkin. That is stinking cute. That is very unique. I know we've made pumpkins before, but I had to make this one because it's a little scally mean face pumpkin, so I gotta do it. I want to look at something here real quick. Okay. So I've got my colors, my yarn picked out. So I am like dangerously close to being out of oranges in my Premier Basic Chenille yarn. So I chose Bernat Baby Blanket today in this light orange. This color, oh, it's called Melon, in this melon orange color. So we're going to do Bernat Blanket today. The pumpkin does have a stem and a leaf on it. The stem, I'm going to do Steel Cut Oats in Premier Basic Chenille. And the leaf, I'm going to do in my Zombie Green, Sage Green from Premier Basic Chenille. I think they go pretty well together. So that is going to be my color palette for my little pumpkin. The eyes on him look pretty big. Depending on how big he is, he might be pretty big with Bernat Blanket. I might have to go over there where my other eyes are and get my bigger black safety eyes. Oh, the name of this is Grumpkin the Pumpkin. That's cute. Let's see. Okay, I thought it was going to be, I thought they may have used Parfait Chunky. Doesn't really say, it just says bulky, super bulky yarn in orange, brown, and green. Ooh, excuse me. So, intro, okay, there we go. Alrighty, make sure I didn't need to tell you anything before we started. I don't think I needed to tell you anything. Okay, for Grimm, season 3, little over halfway through episode 5. So I believe, okay, yep, I've got everything I need here. So we are going to get going on our little pumpkin today. Alright, I just want to share my progress so far. It's going to be a big pumpkin. These are the little eyebrows that go above the eyes. I've still got 3 more rounds of singles before we do decreasing. And it was 6 in the magic ring, so I got a cone. Thought about switching to a size 6 hook, but I didn't want a frog. So I just realized that I totally skipped a row somewhere. 2 rows? Oh my gosh. Okay, let me count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, I totally skipped 2 rows. Oh my gosh. I've got a frog clear back to here. Oh my lord. I was wondering, I'm like, okay, I got the eyebrows on, and I'm not finding the rows where you do the lips. Yeah, apparently this is the bottom, and I skipped the row where you do the lips. Just gotta love that, don't you? Oh my lord. I don't think this has ever happened to me while recording. Okay, so I frogged it all the way back, restarted the facial features, got the mouth and eyebrows on, did a couple decreases, and I have the eyes in. Now that I'm looking at it, the mouth is a little off center, but this thing is huge. This thing did not look like it was going to be this ginormous. I still have 3, 4, 5 decrease rows to go. Wouldn't be my channel if the items I make didn't turn out way bigger than I thought, would it? Like, this is nuts. It's gonna take a lot of stuffing for this big boy. Good lord. Went and got more polyfill the other day, and my husband got me one of the 10-pound boxes because I've been going through a lot of polyfill. I haven't really been making a whole lot of stuff other than what I make on these videos, but yeah, I'm going through a lot of stuffing. I don't want to stuff it too much because we're going to have to make the ridges on it. Okay, on to more decreases. Alrighty, so I've got the ridges all made. See, the mouth is a little off center. I do like the eyebrows over the eyes. Mouth is a little weird. It's not awful, but so we only make 4 bumps on the pumpkin. So it's really tall. So, and the bottom is stuffed more than the top. So the top is really sunken in and kind of a little bit wrinkly. So now I got to make the stem and the leaf, and then we sew those on, I believe. Yeah, and we sew them on. Okay, so I got to get that done because I'm running out of time before I got to clock in for work. I got my stem done and my leaf done, so now I'm getting ready to sew them on the top of the pumpkin. The stem looks like one of the toes of my Bigfoot pillow. Alright, I'm going to get this sewn on. Okay, guys, this pumpkin is finally done. It is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. It looks like the face is missing something. I don't know. It's not. No. It's just not. I don't know. It almost feels like the eyebrows and the mouth should be just a slight darker color or something. And that stem is huge and bulbous. I like the color of the leaf. Really kind of goes with this orange. Look how big this thing is. It's like, it's as big as my head. It is huge, 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 huge. I don't know what size eyes these are. I didn't mark them. They're not labeled. I think they're 24s. And this was, like I said, Bernat blanket yarn. Premier Basic Chenille for the stem and leaf. So just an FYI, if you want to make this guy, it's huge. Took me almost 2 hours to make. But like I said, I had to frog clear back down to the mouth. I was here and had to frog back down to here, redo that row, and then I did it wrong again, so I had to frog again, redo that row. So yeah, that took a bit of time to redo. So if you do this pattern, when you get to where you do the mouth, it is the back loop and front loop rows. Just pay attention, because the first row is front loop double crochets. The second row is back loop single crochets. I just wasn't paying attention today, I guess. I thought it was back loop double crochets, but it's not. It's back loop single crochets, so it gives it that little bit of pucker. And then the next row after that, you single crochet those two together to make it stick out. So just pay attention to that if you make this pattern. I mean, it's really cute, but I honestly didn't think it'd turn out this ginormous. That orange skein of yarn, what did I do with it? What did I do with it? Oh, it's over here. So I showed you the skein of yarn when we started. Yeah, there's like very little left. This is all that's left of that big skein of Bernat blanket yarn. Now, it wasn't a full skein. There had been some taken out of it, but it took 3/4 of a big skein of Bernat blanket. So keep that in mind as well. It does take a bit of yarn. Let's see, it was by cosmos.crochet.qc on Instagram, free pattern. It is really cute. Next time I make it, if I make it again, I might make it, it would be really cute in my Bernat blanket or my tweed blanket yarn. That'd be really cute in the tweed. Yeah. I was thinking about maybe in Posh. But it all depends on how long it takes to make. Because obviously it took me longer because I had to frog a couple times. So it takes at least probably an hour, just over an hour to make. So I don't know if you would want to make it too terribly small. Parfait Chunky may be the perfect size. I don't know what else. Something smaller than Bernat blanket, because that is huge. If I had more of the Premier Basic Chenille, it may not have been as big, because it is a little bit thinner than Bernat blanket. But The name of this pattern was Grumpkin the Pumpkin. Let's see, make sure I didn't forget anything. Yeah, see, look at this picture. Okay, this is a tester appreciation picture. The one holding it in their hand, look how tiny that is in their hand. But that kind of does look like it was made in velvet yarn. Mine always turn out huge. Okay guys, so that's gonna be it for today. I think I am going to write up my pattern for my little witch broom. I am working on another one with the poly beads inside it. Poly beads inside really do let it stand up really great on its own. But yeah, I am going to write this pattern up. I'm going to make a couple more, and then I'll do a tester call for it. So if you're interested in being a tester, keep an eye out on my Instagram. My tester calls will go out on Instagram. So hopefully by the end of the week, I'll do the tester call for the broom. So yeah, just keep an eye on that on my Instagram. But yeah, that is going to be it today with our little grumpy pumpkin. So day 46 all done. So make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not already. Help us get to our goal of 500 subscribers by Halloween so we can do a giveaway. But alright guys, that's going to be it for today. I've got to get this edited and uploaded before work. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.